General Audio Description Guide. Before the Flame Goes Out. A film made by Hydrocracker, Raymond Antrobus, and 40 citizens from across the UK. The film moves between a filmed poem signed in British Sign Language and voiced in spoken English, and a split screen of 3 panels of small square boxes of participants filming themselves at home. The participant videos show a wide range of people from across the UK in their own homes, each lighting a match and speaking before the match burns and the flame is extinguished. Some people tip the match in a dance to keep the flame alive. Some hold the match whilst their friend or family member speaks. Some let the match burn right down to charcoal, the flames licking at their fingers. Some videos are placed alongside photos of lockdown life. Empty streets, social distancing signs, quiet buildings, posters in windows, PPE, empty skies. The poem is written by Raymond Antrobus and signed in BSL by Nadia Nadarajah and voiced by me, Rebecca Scroggs. Nadia is a petite British South Asian woman with an animated expression, wearing a cream jumper and green leggings. Sometimes she is smiley, warm and hopeful. At other times, her expression is determined. She looks directly into the lens, a challenge. The film is creatively captioned. Sometimes text is small and unobtrusive, placed next to Nadia's body. Sometimes text is full of colour, taking over the whole screen. The poem moves between 2 locations. One is a pebbled beach with a grey sea and a streak of sunset sky behind. The other is an enclosed industrial feel outdoor space with a backdrop of a red-painted wall, onto which is projected a cluster of debris which slowly rotates around Nadia. The debris are illustrated and look a little like rocks or meteorites. As the poem develops, the shots on the beach become more dynamic. The camera circling Nadia. In the industrial space, the debris gathers closer together and begins to vibrate, first slowly and then faster. By the end of the poem, the debris have shaken themselves into impossibly fast-moving wings, which collapse into a shower of ash, which both rains down and rises upwards, projected onto Nadia's body. The film ends in slow motion, with Nadia looking at the camera. The projection of the rising ash dapples her face. Her gaze is at once soft and deliberate, a call to action. List of demands, or things to light on fire. Calendars. Pillows. Briefcases. Park benches. Eviction notices. Exes. Friends. Kitchens. Deck chairs by the lake. Umbrellas in hallways. Hallways. Gardens. Balcony concerts. Candles by the bath. Candles by the window. Candles by the river.
I play wheelchair basketball, and having to stop doing the one thing you love doing every day of the week takes away who you are.
For me, social isolation is normal. All these noisy places I can't access.
National anthems. Police training manuals. Last calls received. Last calls missed. Screen time. neighbours' names. Neighbours' shopping lists, bin bags, milk, bread. 0-hour contracts. Redundancy notices. Grocery stores. Groceries in plastic bags. Plastic bags. Jugglers' swords. April rain.
PPE, personal protective equipment. Everyone's heard of it now. FFP3 face masks, visor, gowns, gloves, aprons, hat, arm covers. Hot, restricting, suffocating, and there's been shortages.
Britain needs you posters. National curriculums. Prison pen pals. Coffins. Car parks. Stopped traffic. Adopted dogs. Abandoned tobacco. Marriages. Knees on earth. Shoes on necks. Hearts. Yellow campfires. Unexpected fireworks.
I feel like it has given me this focus and this drive, which is beautiful.
And I've heard people suggest that the COVID-19 crisis has reawakened people to the issues that face them. Even though that is true, that doesn't mean very much. That has not necessarily created the kind of change that we would want to see. That awakening could just as easily come to nothing.
Where I live, 60% of all kids in receipt of free school meals don't receive an education.
I started up a food hub, and that opened my eyes up to the community.
Look around you and see who is throwing petrol at this flame. Because they know when it burns, it feels good. But ask yourself this: do these people want to help me be safe? Or do they want to keep me scared?
There has been revolutions and social movements around the world lately, which means the ruling classes are not holding on to their power.
Give me the silence, give me the fresh air, give me the star-filled skies and the animals growing brave.
I think that what we need to do now is really dig down and work with people in our communities.
People need to have time for themselves, with their family, with their lovely daughter that lay there, and she's going to burn her finger any second and it's out. Thank you.
Credits. Poem by Raymond Antrobus. Performed by Nadia Nadarajah and Rebecca Scroggs. For Hydrocracker. Co-created by Jem Wall and Nathan Crossan-Smith. Director Nathan Crossan-Smith. Producer Judith Hibberd. General Manager Neil Flemming. Creative Team. Director of Photography and Editor Adenike Oke. Projection and Captions Designer Joshua Pharo. Illustrator Olivia Mathurin-Esando. Composer Oliver Vibrans. Photographer Bethany Hobbs. Dramaturg Chloe Todd Fordham. Access Consultant Daisy Hale. BSL Consultant Brian Duffy. Audio Description Consultant Ben Wilson. BSL Interpreters Sue McLean, Anna Kitson and Liam McCabe. Participants Alex, Azza, Brian, Dom, Hugh, Jackie, Jim, Kat, Kerry, Layla, Louis, Maggie, Mark, Mo, Pat, Prince, Ricky, Roger, Ryan, Royal and Derngate Actors Company, Youth Theatre and Young Company, Samantha, Silhouette Youth Theatre, Steph, Sue, Terry, Tina, Tom and Vinny. With thanks to Unison, Roger Mackenzie and Steve Elsey, University of Brighton Art Data Health, and Matt Adams and Ju Rofar Blast Theory, Erica Martin, Creative Learning Northampton Royal and Derngate, Lee Woolmerans, Silhouette Youth Theatre, Nick at Port Hall Motors. We are grateful to our Access Toolkit consultants, Akila Krishnan, Ben Wilson, Eve Lee, Joshua Pharo, John Hunter at Non01, Paula Garfield at Definitely Theatre, Philippa Cross at Talking Birds, and Rachel Bagshaw. Funded through Arts Council's Emergency Response Fund. Produced by Hydrocracker.